Remember when you used to stay up late at night and read books under your sheets with a flashlight? This is more or less what it looked like. In that time, technology's come a long way. We have e-readers now to read digital books, and now we have e-readers that allow you to glow in the dark. This is the new Kobo Glo. Allows you to read in the dark without a flashlight. And this is the light on the Kobo Touch. This is the first generation. And if you wanted to read in the dark in the past, if you had an e-reader, you would need to buy a book light. This is an example of a book light. What we're going to do is we're going to attach this to the Kobo Touch and see how book lights stand up against an e-reader that actually has frontlit technology.
3, 2, 1. All right, so you can see this is a book light by Great Point Lights, and you can tell immediately what you notice is something shining on the screen. This is the Kobo Glo has the screen illuminated. This has something shining on a screen. So you're going to get pretty much what you see here. You can kind of tilt it and find that sweet spot to get through your book, but you're always going to have what we call light fade. Look at it down here compared to up here. The source of light has to come from somewhere, and every centimeter you go further away from that light, you get no light. So this is what we used to have to deal with.
Yeah, and these types of lights are still being sold at Chapters Indigo, Walmart, and other companies like that. Of course, if you don't have an e-reader, you could read on a phone, but things tend to be very dark.
And also you can tell that it is flickering, not because of the phone, but because it is an LCD screen. So you are going to get a refresh rate, and this is going to agitate your eyes, and it's going to flicker, and when you don't even know it. So this is the downside from reading on a LCD versus a e-ink screen with Glo technology.
Speaking of not being too easy on the eyes, we have an iPad here, and you can see that the Kobo is a little bit of a softer light, and this is because on the bottom here you have little LEDs built into the bezel that shoots the light evenly on the screen, whereas the iPad, it's backlit.
So exactly what this means is that this iPad and most LCD tablets are shooting light out. So you can see this is lighting up the room, whereas on the Kobo Glo doesn't really light up too much. This is because this isn't really projecting any light. It's, like Michael said, has LEDs along the bezel, so it's illuminating the e-ink screen rather than projecting light into the room. So if you're up late reading and your wife or husband or partner or whatever doesn't want to be disturbed by the light, I would say choose the Kobo Glo e-ink with a backlight rather than an LCD screen.
Right. Of course, you do have, features to be able to, do nighttime reading and things like that. But with the Kobo Glo, you can actually control the luminosity of the screen. You can do the same on the iPad with the official Kobo app. I do like the Kobo Glo because it's softer. And when Peter here was showing you light reflecting, the iPad illuminates an entire room, and it's been statistically proven that spending 2 hours reading on a backlit screen actually causes pretty serious problems like melanoma and other ailments that could really affect your sleeping patterns and your psychological well-being. So with things like the Kobo Glo, it won't cause those sort of problems, and it will allow you to read in the dark. So for nighttime reading tests with a myriad of devices, including the Kobo Glo, this has been a Good e-Reader exclusive video. My name is Michael.
This is Peter.
Everybody take care.